I think it's vital that the country retains a manufacturing base. I mean, we can all see what's happening in the world today. It's more unstable than ever. And we need to keep all of the skill base available because you never know what's around the corner.
I'm Matt Stadlen, and this is Made in Britain Unpacked, the series where we tell the stories of British manufacturers. Thrilled to say that here with me today in Glasgow is Tony Sawyer, who is the co-founder, he's a co-owner, and he's a director of Livingreen Design. Superb to see you, fantastic to be with you here with some of your products. Explain to us in the simplest form what you make. It's kind of landscaping and gardening products?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Mostly out of fibreglass.
And here we have some examples. Are these all of fibreglass, or some of them?
Yeah, no, everything is fibreglass that you see here, but obviously you'll notice that they look very different from each other. And this is one of the things that we've done over the years is we realised that in order to compete in the marketplace and have a point of difference, we needed to produce something that would show the fibreglass in a different light, so it wasn't just looking like a shiny, pink product or whatever. So we came up with a range of finishes that we developed ourselves that could make fibreglass look like different materials, such as metals in particular, also stone. But in this case, you can see that we've got, for example, a corten steel lookalike.
And what I immediately noticed, is impossible not to notice when you pick one of these up, is this looks like it could be a heavy flower pot, but it isn't. It seems to be really light. And that is fundamental to the point, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So, for example, nowadays there's a big trend towards having roof gardens on top of big commercial buildings. And if you want to use a metal planter on top of a roof garden, then the roof garden has to be insanely strong, and most of them aren't. So you can have all the look of real metal, for example, in the corten steel, which is very popular with architects at the moment, but none of the weight loading. So it solves a lot of problems.
What's this then? This feels different to this.
So this is a different finish. It's the same pot, exactly made in exactly the same way, but it's got an after finish on it that makes it look a little bit like it's earthenware. And again, you can do this in any colour. You can make it look like stone, anything that you like.
And you are a British manufacturer. You yourself, I think you're a Welshman.
Yes, that's correct.
Living in Scotland.
Correct.
You manufacture these things in Edinburgh.
That's right.
So across the way from here in Glasgow. Is that an important part of what you do, who you are, the fact that you are a British manufacturer?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's really, really important to support British manufacturing. And the market that we're in is very, very competitive. If you go into any garden centre, you'll see heaps of pots everywhere. Almost all of them, I'm afraid to say, imported from the Far East, from usually China, Philippines, Vietnam, places like that, where obviously the cost of production is probably about a tenth that we have to pay.
So what's the advantage then to you, or the advantages to you that you manufacture here in Britain? So
the advantages to Britain is having a decent manufacturing base. For our customers, I think they value us because a lot of what we do is bespoke. For example, if you want a planter to sit in a particular place to go between two pillars, whatever it is, of a particular size, you can't buy that off the shelf from China or Asia, whatever, but we can make it for you. We can make it for you. Not only can make it to the size, but we can make it any finish that you want to match anything that you want.
And am I right in saying that you make something in the region of 25,000 pots a year?
Yes, it's not just pots, we do furniture as well.
So 25,000 products?
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the other products, so furniture.
Yeah, and a lot of water features. Everybody wants water in the garden nowadays, whether it's water bowls, whether it's ponds, water tables, which is another type of water feature, or whether it's something more grand with a fountain.
You've worked in British manufacturing for over 30 years. Yeah. Your commitment to it, beyond just the success of your own business, is obvious. Why are you so committed to British manufacturing?
I think it's vital that the country retains a manufacturing base. I mean, we can all see what's happening in the world today. It's more unstable than ever, and it's the same with farming. If you have no farmers, you have no food if anything goes awry somewhere. And it's the same with British manufacturing. We need to keep all of the skill base available because you never know what's around the corner.
Tony Sawyer, it's so good to see you. Thank you for bringing your pots. Thank you for telling us a bit about your story. Brilliant to meet you.
Thanks very much.